Hey everybody, what's going on? We are here with a timeless reading. The first card that we have out is Page of Wands. And Ace of Wands. Okay. It looks like you're interested in getting something started. Ace of Wands feels like now there's... Okay. Page of Wands, interest. Ace of Wands, opportunity. Nine of Pentacles, I feel like I would enjoy this. Investing in this. So this is something that Page of Wands is purely doing something out of like enthusiasm or inspiration or motivation, where it's like I actually want, desire, wands. I want to do this thing. But we don't always have opportunity. And so sometimes it's like, I want to be able to like express myself. I'm just like looking for the right opportunity. Ace of Wands showing up is like, now you can get on stage and do that thing. Now you have the opportunity to do this. And having Nine of Pentacles here is like, this would be something that you would enjoy doing. And I'm seeing Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So there could be a question of like, should I invest in this? Should I not invest in it? What I'm seeing is that if this is like a choice that you need to make, it's definitely being encouraged here. Let's see what else is happening. There could be other people that are involved in this as well. I'm seeing Three of Cups. So there can be somebody that you want to spend time with, or there can be like a social thing that you want to do or that you want to go to. But there can also be like fear of vulnerability that's associated with this as well. Or like maybe wanting to keep something safe or like wanting to protect it. Why are you here? It can be like a desire to work with somebody or to spend time with them, but I'm seeing Five of Swords and I'm seeing Three of Pentacles. So this can be like, I want to work together, but I'm like sensitive if I'm criticized. It can be something like that. Or like, I don't want to be judged. But I almost feel like the way that this looks to me is that I feel like Three of Cups may be something that you're already getting involved in. So this can be like a social circle, or this can be like an event that we're going to where socializing is a part of that. But this Five of Swords, it's actually facing out. So it almost feels like this is my circle, like don't enter into my circle, or being sort of like dubious when somebody else wants to be friends. See how this is like, this is us chilling with our friends and like the people that feel important to us, or you doing something over here where you're like working with people. But instead of this being the Three of Pentacles, it's the Three of Cups. So usually this is more of like we're emotionally connected to one another. And then having Five of Swords here, like facing out, feels like maybe you feel safe in here, in like with your group or with your people. But then if somebody else, I don't know, maybe you just feel like you need to be on the lookout. Because Five of Swords is like, I'm feeling protective over something, or like I'm trying to keep myself safe, but I feel like it's not just you that you want to keep safe. I feel like this may be like your people, or like a group of people, or like a friend circle or something like that. Because I'm seeing it be Nine of Pentacles. It's like I enjoy being here. And I enjoy socializing here. And this can be like, I want to make sure that nobody comes in that's going to mess this up. It can be that feeling. Like things are perfect. I don't want them to change. Why is this necessary? Why is this Five of Swords necessary? Like maybe you don't want to bring anybody else in. You're like, it works with just us. We don't need to involve anybody else in this. I feel like this is a very protective Five of Swords. Like it's almost giving me Seven of Wands vibes. Like, I don't know, you're turning into caveman SpongeBob about something over here. Yeah, very protective vibe. Who are these people? Okay, maybe it's for good reason. I mean, usually with the Five of Swords, it's like we don't necessarily need to be behaving like that, but I'm seeing Six of Wands come out after, so maybe it was actually important for you to be like that. Like, you could have been like feeling protective. I'm trying to think of an example for this. It's like you and your friends are like at the club hanging out and somebody's like hitting on one of your friends and you're like tell them to leave and like get away from everybody. It's giving something like that, where I'm seeing something that you're involved in that you cherish, because we have Nine of Pentacles here. So this is like a situation that you really enjoy socially, and like there I'm seeing it's like you're vulnerable in that, but when it comes to maybe like on the outside or people on the outside, maybe you don't feel that way. Maybe you do feel like with them I don't have to watch my back. With other people I do. And having Five of Swords lead to Six of Wands makes it seem like this was actually an appropriate response for the situation. Which, like, it's rare that I say that. Like, Five of Swords usually like isn't necessary, but to have Six of Wands after, it seems like it actually may have been like appropriate. Like, actually using the Five of Swords correctly. And like 5-2 can be like, I don't want this to change, so I don't want something to come in here and interfere with what I have going on. So it can be like a friendship that you have, it can be a group of friends that you have. Because I get, like, Five of Swords is usually somebody wanting to defend themselves, and so they're like, I don't care if something like hurts another person, I'm just looking out for myself and watching my back. But I'm seeing this Five of Swords, it's like it's not about the person, it's about like protecting like the group or protecting the friendship. So usually Five of Swords is like a solo energy of like, I'm not going to hold the door for you, but it's, I don't know, it's just something different here. It's like it's a different Five of Swords than normally comes through, definitely. Maybe there's more to the story, though. We're definitely gonna get background on this, like context. Okay, so what's going on currently? We have Four of Wands, Nine of Wands. It's like wanting to keep things harmonious, wanting to keep things stable, but feeling exhausted. I feel like you're giving yourself, like, for those of you that you're identified with this Five of Swords, I feel like there's a relationship that you're in, or like a situation that you have with somebody or with a group of people, and I'm just getting you sort of like giving yourself these tasks to try to keep it together. It's like wanting things to be very particular, like maybe even being a little bit controlling over this. But like it's coming from a place of of like wanting to preserve things or protect things is what I'm seeing. So you may feel like one's heart is in the right place with this, but it just feels a little bit, I don't know, like, is it a little bit extra? It could be. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I just get like maybe a little bit passionate about this. Four of Wands. Wanting things to be like stable and stay contained within this little box that we have it in. So nothing can touch it, nothing goes out, nothing comes in. It's just wanting to have it be the way that it needs to be and keep it stabilized. Keep it in harmony. Nine of Wands can be like, I'm doing the balancing act, but I'm exhausted right now. Nine of Wands is like, this is so difficult, and I almost am like questioning whether or not I have the energy for this. Then we have Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is something going on, like a personal choice of yours. But then we also have Ten of Pentacles here. So it's like, it looks like things are actually working out in your favor, like in your benefit, actually. So it's hard, but you're doing the thing. Like, it may be challenging to sort of, this can also be, it's like the I feel like it's a relationship, like trying to keep the balance of it, and it's like you're doing it, but feeling so exhausted. But I'm seeing you also, like, you're getting ideal results here to have Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. It's like, I'm accomplishing what I'm trying to accomplish. It just, I'm exerting a lot of energy here. But like, also, why does it need to be like that? Why do we need to exert that level of energy though? Why is that necessary? Yeah, I'm getting this again, being very, very protective over something that someone has. Like, somebody has something and they don't want anything to interfere with that, and they will like protect it. This can be like a family situation, or again, like a relationship, like a friendship. But I am seeing a lot of threes here, so it can be something where there's a dynamic of three people, because we have Three of Cups, there are three people on it, and with this Ten of Pentacles, there are three elephants on it. So that maybe feels significant. Like, maybe it's not just you and another person. Maybe there's, like, I don't know, maybe a group or something. What is this Ten of Swords? Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Sometimes we go through cycles and it's almost like feels so non-significant that you don't even really remember it. I feel like this is a really intense cycle that you're in. Over the Four of Wands, which traditionally speaking, like when I'm looking at it, I see that as usually being a relationship of some sort, and usually something that we're trying to keep stable, or that is stable, or that we're like regularly interacting within. So it's like that person that you talk to routinely, or like your partner or something like that, something that feels like an established relationship. Nine of Wands is feeling like this isn't easy to keep this in a place where it feels stable. So I'm feeling exhausted trying to just keep the walls of this building like continuing to be a house with one another, you know, like the metaphorical house of your relationship with this person. But then over top of this Four of Wands, which is your relationship, or like a relationship that you have, I'm seeing Two of Cups and I'm seeing the Tower. So this is like something now goes down between you and this person unexpectedly. Because Two of Cups is like you and your person, like whoever this is that you've been moving through this with. Tower can be a whole bunch of things. We have to see what comes out after. But Tower can be things like not going in an expected direction. And I'm seeing Ten of Swords be before that, so it can be like a cycle that's closing, and then that's somehow affecting a relationship. But you could have felt this Tower, because it has the eye on it, it feels like a knowing of like, even though with the Tower it's like we don't want it to happen, or we were hoping that it didn't. This Tower almost feels like I sort of knew that things could happen in that way. Like I was aware maybe that was a possibility, or I don't know. Or maybe it's just opening your eyes to something that you weren't seeing before. But it does feel like there's something here that's being realized. And it has to do specifically with your relationship with this person. Yeah, I feel like something important has come to light now. Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. Did somebody like get triggered and do something and then things ended because of that? Or like was somebody pushed and did something and things ended because of that? Because that's sort of what this is feeling like. Like maybe something wasn't happening, or somebody was like prolonging cutting something off, and something happened to like trigger this person into taking action. But the vibe that I get from this, because after this happens, I'm seeing Six of Wands. So it's like somebody feels like this was a good thing that this happened. Because sometimes after Ten of Swords, it's like you see somebody crying, there's anxiety, I can't get over this, I wish it didn't happen like that. No, what we're seeing after is Six of Wands. And that's a card of like victory and success. So I'm wondering for some of you, like, did your person need to end something and they did, and now you're like, yes, we can be together, like something like that? Because I even feel like something that this Five of Swords just feels like a character like on their own, and like I don't usually read it like that, but it's just coming through really strongly. But you could feel like this isn't how this person acts all the time. Like they just sort of went into this mode. It feels like someone felt maybe like something that's precious to them was threatened, and so they did what they needed to do. And Five of Swords can be like a little bit of a ruthless energy, but I'm seeing somebody wasn't just doing it for themselves. They were doing it to protect something that they have, that they value, and that they're connected to. And this can be, Ten of Pentacles can be something that they see as being part of like their family, or part of their, like their people. I don't know how else to describe. It would be like family to them, like something that's precious, like their crew. So the Tower happens. Tower specifically impacts the relationship between two people. So that's what this Tower affects. So this can be like you and this person, something like breaks loose, something happened that you weren't expecting to happen. It's like something specifically within the storyline of these two characters here that like you may have sort of glossed that part over like when you were reading the script, and now it's playing out and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that that was in there, like something like this. But I'm seeing Tower, and then I'm seeing Page of Pentacles, so it's like this Tower is definitely meant to be helpful, and it seems like it's going to help something that was feeling difficult before, maybe make something easier. Because sometimes like we see the Tower and it can be like a sense of dread of like what's going to happen, but the Tower doesn't have to be ominous like that. The Tower can be like, it is a rebalancing. So something that was going on that one may have seen as being like out of balance in some way, this is the bringing things back to how they're supposed to be moment. And sometimes we see that as a good thing, sometimes we see that as a bad thing. It really just depends on our perspective here, but I'm seeing something that looks like a pretty, I don't know, positive omen. So the Tower is definitely helpful here. One maybe feels like they can relax a little bit. We're only seeing Mars here. And Mars is about taking action, doing what needs to be done, like things happening. Maybe it was revealed like what someone actually wanted, and maybe that hadn't been shown before, or hadn't been clear before, or hadn't been clarified before. It's like I'm seeing the Tower happening, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So this can like maybe clarify what somebody wants, but then I'm also seeing Eight of Swords too, so there can be anxiety about that. It's like I want this and I want to go in that direction, but I'm scared. Someone may be worried that something isn't reciprocated. Seeing Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Can be like, I want them, but I don't know if they want me like that. Just an example. Yeah, I'm seeing... So you'd think that everything would shake loose now that the Tower is happening because it was meant to be helpful to get things moving, but I'm still seeing someone holding back here. It's almost like... It's really weird to see a Knight of Wands connecting with this Eight of Swords. Because Knight of Wands is like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go for it. I'm not gonna think about it for too long. I'm just gonna, I feel called in that direction, so I'm gonna go. But you see Eight of Wands, so it's like this person also deals with anxiety, and it seems like right now it may be holding them back from where they want to go and what they want to do. Because we have Four of Pentacles and we have Eight of Swords, and in the middle is this Knight of Wands. So Four of Pentacles is like I'm holding back, holding back, holding back, like tightening rather than opening up. And then we have this like conflicting energy of the Knight of Wands, which is like, let me go towards what I want. Like I want to run free, let me off the leash. But then Eight of Swords is like trapped again, like somebody feeling really stuck in their head. And I am seeing Six of Pentacles, so I feel like this is like somebody wanting to do something but not knowing sort of if the like situation or if the person is going to return that to them. So as I said before, it can be somebody being like really interested in another person or like wanting to go towards them, but then being like, what if they don't like me back? Something like that. Maybe this person has issues with their fire energy. It's kind of what this is feeling like. Or maybe like specifically an issue with their Mars is what this feels like. Which would be able to be seen in the person's birth chart. Like they probably have a difficult Mars placement or things aspecting their Mars that makes it hard for it to express itself. And so it comes out a little bit different. Could also be a transit that they're experiencing. Yeah, I'm feeling like some nausea here. Maybe this person has a lot of anxiety. At the end of it, everything is going to work out. So I'm seeing like things are going to work, like this person is going to push through. They're struggling, but I'm seeing that they're going to figure it out because we're ending with the Chariot here. So it's like they're really anxious about moving forward and showing up, but I'm seeing that they're going to do it. So they're like struggling a bit, but they're going to accomplish what needs to be accomplished. They're going to do what they want to. So it seems like they're going to choose to invest in this, and it seems very much like this is a relationship. Let's just check everything out and see what else is in here so I can give you more insight about this. It looks like something was a solid structure and it needed to be disassembled. So I'm seeing the Tower disassembled something that before was a structure. And it looks like because of that happening, it opened the door to an opportunity, but things were still not easy, maybe because of the thing that was still being deconstructed. Like maybe there was still more deconstructing that had to happen. So it seems like there's one thing going on which made another thing not a possibility. Then that thing starts coming apart, so there is then a possibility, but because both things are sort of then happening simultaneously, it's like there's a timeline overlap. It made it difficult for the new one to sort of take off. Even though something was happening, it was just like really difficult. And I'm seeing someone really like what's going on and really want to hold on to it and not want anything to happen to it. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. This is like, I'm really enjoying this opportunity. It's something that's working for me within my life. I don't want to let go of it. 4 of Pentacles. Like I'm really holding on to this so nothing happens to it. 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Feels like I really value and cherish this relationship, and I even want it to be in my life for a long, long time. Like I want these people or this person to be in my life for a long, long time. And one may be very like open about that too, or like maybe one of the people, it's like I'm very expressive about that this is like something that I care about, or something that I'm very enthusiastic about even. But then over here, which like I don't know how exactly this ties in, but we have 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. And so I feel like, I don't know if somebody got like scared of something and things came to an end because of that, or they had like an outburst or something and things came to an end. But it just seems like somebody may have behaved in a way that wasn't like normal for them. And then I'm seeing 10 of Swords and I'm seeing 8 of Swords. So like I don't know if somebody did something where they felt like they needed to like protect the relationship, or it was something, I don't even know. You know, sometimes when somebody feels like something is very valuable to them and for some reason they like end up sabotaging it. For some of you that could have happened with this person, but for others of you it could have been like a different situation that played out. But it feels like somebody may have reacted to something. And then I'm seeing 10 of Swords. So it can be like something did come to an end because of that, and I'm seeing this person like acting in a different way than normal, and then things closing out. But then after the fact we have 8 of Swords, so it's like somebody feels like a lot of anxiety about this. So maybe someone was even like, I feel like I acted out of character and things ended because of that, and now like I can't stop thinking about it. So there's like just this whole row over here of air energy where I just feel like somebody mentally got into a place that they had to sort of extricate themselves from it. And so you almost think that like maybe that's the end of things and that it's done, or like, I don't know, maybe we're not going to go back into it. But then we're seeing 6 of Wands, 2 of Cups in the Chariot. So it's like, I don't know what exactly this was that happened over here, but I'm seeing everything works out regardless. 6 of Wands is like, we made it through. 2 of Cups is a relationship, and Chariot is like, yeah, these were obstacles and we figured out how to work through it successfully. And this feels like it's all related with like a path that you've been walking down, but things, I don't know, maybe like all over the place a little bit. It seems like a lot is going on. Feels very like circusy. Like lots of different attractions and events that are taking place in this, and like multiple cycles sort of overlapping with one another. But yeah, everything works out in the end, so. And a person like chooses like, this is what I'm gonna spend my time doing, this is what I'm gonna invest in. So it's feeling like a person begins like a spiritual or energetic race, okay? And they go through all of this stuff, and then at the end, like they go through the finish line of like, it's a real thing and we're really doing this. That's what it looks like. And the only major arcana that I'm seeing here is the Tower, and that's Mars. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I am sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.